Hey guys, Tightrope here bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Elst Outskirts. Today spawning on the left we've got Arslan with US forces who's got infantry company, recon support and heavy cavalry. Going with him is Vladanmit with Soviets who's got mechanized support, urban defense and combined arms. He's gone for a tier 1 start. The conscript. On the right hand side we've got EJ with Ostheer who has Blitzkrieg, elite troops and German mechanized, and killerx also with Ostheer. Luftwaffe supply, it's a rare one. In terms of ranks, the Axis are range team 190. Arslan is around 80 and Vladanmit, he's a tiny bit outside the ranks. He's about 210. It's a great start for that machine gun. The script runs right into it there. A bit of capping. I mean, if you... yeah, I don't know. That was a very fast cap of the VP. Getting the wire off on that side of the building, it's always a priority on this map. Battle for the building. You can wire it off first. Looks like Arslan's not prioritizing that, and he's just capping up the map. Got two riflemen poised on this side. Machine guns covering that cutoff. This one's shifted a little bit further back, covering the mid. And through here. I just can't quite see the rifleman, just outside of vision there. Here he goes for one penal into a sniper. Bit of an unusual build. Okay, rear echelon working their way around the corner. Got some nice heavy cover there, so a little bit of time to stall. Two grenadiers though, they're going to get run off once they close the distance. Okay, here we go. Three riflemen rolling through the middle. MG repositioning again. Still have a machine gun guarding the cutoff. The riflemen are running back though. They're just going to go cap the VP, look for another angle. Try to avoid these machine guns. Penal's getting up here. Soft retreating back though. Bit of an unusual move. Sniper 0 kills. Here it comes now. Goes for the grenadiers. Watch for reinforcing the piles. But yeah, on the back of the slow start for the Allies, they have started to lose map control now.
Needs orders. Mass up. Listen
Oh,
carefully.
Lieutenant from Arslan. Don't see that too often in twos. That being said, you know, the Stuart is a bit of a stomper if both the Axis players are looking to go for 2-2-2s.
Stick with me and you might just make it. That's everyone. Enemies firing on us.
Could be pretty good. Still only one kill for the sniper though. It's really got to get going. Got to find some angles. Make something happen with it. Just the neutralize off there. Rifleman just being used in a blob. Very high risk stuff. If they get spotted by the machine gun, it's going to be forced to retreat fully. He pops the grenades upgrade. This is the drawback. Oh, that can work for me of not wiring off the door. Oh, combat engineers get wiped up here. So maybe they took a rifle nade. Was dropped by a chase down. I'm just blasting these grenadiers though. Oh, there's a Telemine down there. Where's the machine gun? He's just left it on the cutoff. Hasn't moved it an inch. There we go. Sniper finally up to 3 kills. Easy dodge this time on the rifle nade. Good dodge with the flamethrower there. And oh, it's a double officer build from Arslan. Gets the pyro wipe. Drops the flame. The grenadiers are going to be able to reclaim it. And there is the 222 for EJ. Oh, get on the fuel. Okay, we've got a PTR SP null out here now, looking to run interference, keep the sniper safe. It's only 3 kills on the sniper. Yeah, usually, you know, when players go for double officer strats, you don't go for 3 riflemen as well. It ends up being a little bit too much, especially in like 2v2s.
The enemy is taking our territory.
There's less room to move around.
Ready for assignment.
But seeing he's gone for so many, I would expect maybe infantry company. It's M1919s on all of them.
A fresh officer has arrived.
Kind of close to the command points when they unlock now. EJ, you can feel he's trying to avoid bleeding too much the sniper. You can do a quick in and out of the building, but you got to be a little bit quicker than that.
Tank gun has arrived.
Avoid getting sniped. No tier 2 for killer. Could be going for one of those strats where he's going to drop in the supply drop once he hits 3 command points. Just to avoid tier 2 altogether. Ooh. Going for the Luftwaffe officer. Sniper still looking for an angle. T-gun coming up to clear off the sandbags. Considering how many squads he's got compared to killer, I feel like he could be doing a bit more here. This is before the grenadiers is, you know, fully equipped with LMGs as well. Okay, Arslan's going to get the wire off. Ooh, 97% done there. Big old steering match over here, huh?
We got orders coming.
So everybody's sitting in cover.
We're losing a capture point. Fresh orders, Corporal. Let's get on it. Ready for action.
One thing that this is doing is slowing down the command point accumulation of killer, so his supply drop's going to be coming in rather late. He should have already done battle phase 2 by now. He's way behind on his tech. Oh, that's a big grenade from the lieutenant. Oh, that's a great use of smoke there, though. It was an extremely close call on that one grenadier. Yeah, that was maybe an unnecessary retreat from the sniper. What is so scared of? Okay, here we go. 2 squads wrapping around. Sometimes a good situation to be in is to like push forwards, get in light cover. These units then shoot at these guys in light cover. You come around the corner, they're still shooting at that guy in light cover, and then the flanking squads take even less damage.
We are losing a sector.
Got some stormtroopers sneaking around. So they're about to come out of camo there. Oops. Okay. Captain Smoke charging down onto the cutoff. The machine gun gonna finally have to move. It's literally been sitting there for the last 10 of the 11 minutes of this game. Exact same spot. Incendiary grenades, well dodged. Looks like he snipped off the wire, opened up that side of the building. Pretty smooth dodge all that rifle made. More squads coming in to support. You have to be a little bit closer with the officer if you want it to be effective. This is maybe slightly suboptimal control. You do also have inspiring aura as well. Might have been worth an activation here. But yeah, I think that first Grenadier squad needed to stay in the fight for a little bit longer. Popped inspiring aura, got the officer in closer. Rifleman might have been an even fight with that. He came back to the exact same spot. He came back. Wow. Still 0 kills on this 222, by the way. On the field for 6.5 minutes. Okay, got some guards as well. Have a bit of trouble now with all these PTRSs. Guards reveal the stormtroopers. It's going to be a fast T-34 for Vladanmit. And the Axis are forced right the way back here to get his supply drop down. This guy's AT gun, second machine gun. See if he can put these to use. So far, just way too inactive with these machine guns. Just sitting them in one spot. Look, it's basically got 0 vet. Get a bit more active with them.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Psycho's made up for lost time, up to 14 kills now. I think as on top of this, like EJ maybe needs to do a bit more with the 222 earlier. If you're only up against one, Telephone triggered there, maybe by some bazooka fire. If you're only up against one PTRS, you know, you need to like look for angles, cut wide flanks, try and make it really awkward for the sniper player.
We're losing a capture point.
He's trying to sneak around with these G43 stormtroopers. It's one of those situations where you're probably better to throw the flame grenade on the exit. A little bit slow backing away with this T-34 here. Almost took 3 shots. Fuel cache coming in out the back. Just camping it up.
The enemy is overrunning running one of our capture points.
Creeping around the corner with these officers. They are fully equipped with bazookas. Is that what I'm seeing? One good thing about equipping bazookas on them is that they do get a reload bonus.
M8A1
Most units do not, so it does make the officers more suited.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out.
Nukes down there
Capture point is being
for
overrun.
wielding bazookas. Reload buff. It's only a small one though. A run and gun, and he gets the grenadiers. So the officer Thompson models are doing a lot of work there. Machine gun out the back, suppressing. Smokes it. Situation we should now be pushing forwards up to like here with the machine gun.
The enemy is taking our territory. You may now call in an incendiary bombing run, Commander.
Oh, he's doing well here. Vet 2 on the officer now. Nearly Vet 3 already. Kills so far for the T-34. Grazing hit on that rifle nade. The guard's dodging it. And there is a Scot for Arslan. So the Allies are quite far behind on victory points right now. Looks like they've had basically no control of this one.
Our foes have 300 points remaining. Increase your efforts.
Okay, that's a pretty nice rifle nade over the tree line. Sniper's back there, so stormtroopers have to get out. Scott coming in from a crazy angle here, but the pack rolls up. Doesn't quite get a second shot off. That was a close one though.
Good to go.
Ambo is out the back. He did lose his captain, so he's not going to be able to go for a forward retreat. He is a major. Okay, now the P4 taking a few bazooka shots. Now the P4 popping out for killer straight away.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Yeah, a few bazooka squads and an AT gun. Arslan's ready. However, maybe the Axis could consider like triple teaming, bring all their tanks and try and fight this Soviet player. I think that could be quite successful. An arranged team on the Axis side, remember. That map, meanwhile, has a huge amount of manpower. Side text tier 2, maybe we're going to push out as this now. But yeah, this could be quite a strong time to go for a tank team up on Vladanmit before these Zis start to come online. Some bad grenadier control. Okay, Katyusha and Isis. We have double packs for EJ. Oh, and there we go. Drops a strafe on them. And the strafe's actually enough to kill the 222. P4 is chasing, but the T-34 is long gone. I think these guys should have just sat there, tried to go for an attack round. All they needed was one shot. And that T-34 would have gone. And yeah, I mean, you're up against guards. Don't know if he's seen anything else. Maybe we can guess that smoke isn't actually that scary. And the AT guns are so far back and so safe, you could easily recover them. And if it was that more dangerous one. But there's a couple big grenades. One grenadier down. Machine gun down. Picks up the LMG. Gets out of there. Is that the LMG? Might have been the flamethrower. The sniper did get chased off. Just the rifle nades. Just go for a close range Katyusha, but pretty fast reaction by EJ. E4 up here doing a bit of a dive. Doesn't quite get the Scott. It's a little bit greedy. Smoke wearing off. Take aim, active. Oh! Just about did it to him there. Other people was rolling in. Trying to pressure the AT gun, but there's all the bazookas. Puts the mark on it now. There's a lot of repairs for Killer. Second Pyro is still quite low in health too. Bazookas are rolling up. Marked vehicle recon plane kind of revealing where these guys are. There's some smoke back here with the Scott. Captain's got that passive sprint when he's out of combat as well. And the artillery officer muscle him up. Two kills now on the sniper. Okay, people coming in on the Scott. There's no support for it here. Should be a dead one. No vet one for the smoke either. P4's blitzing. Oh, abandoned though. The other one's got some smoke. AT guns coming down through the middle. He's blitzing out. He's not hanging about to finish it off, unfortunately.
Remember your training, Soldaten.
I mean, it still does mean Arslan's gonna need to make another unit to crew this if he wants to keep his vet to sweep every echelon out, mine sweeping. I think we've only seen one telemine so far, but you never know. Dodge from that grenade at all. AT gun goes down. killerx just asleep at the keyboard here. What's he doing? Some really bad control. There goes the pack. And here comes the Pershing. This is really bad for Killer. He lost his AT gun. He can't rebuild it, remember, because he airdropped it in. And he's got P4s against the Pershing. That's a very bad matchup for him. Bombay meanwhile for EJ. So one kill on that Katyusha. Was that the second Katyusha barrage as well? Feels like that probably could have fired a little bit more. Okay, Pershing looking to come in on the rear armor of the Brumbier here. left being brought down. Sniper's flare providing the vision for that. Pershing doesn't really have that much to be scared of. Just about 2-on-1 these P4s. Certainly taking a head-to-head fight very good for the Pershing. You know, such a high chance of bouncing the P4 damage. Just a good way to vet up the Pershing. But he's playing reasonably conservatively with it before the bazookas arrive to back him up. But really, you know, after killing off that AT gun, that should have been the green light for Arslan to go crazy. And he's doing a bad thing here. He's pushing with his infantry, not with his vehicles. You can imagine with the Pershing backing this up, he could be blasting, and then you wouldn't have to be so scared of the Pershing with the Pershing because it has infantry support. So that's not how you want to be structuring your attacks. You don't want to be sending in one or the other with absolutely no support. Oh boy, this could be a dead penal here. Yep. Sniper, yeah, understandable. He's getting a bit hairy, he's not much cover around there at the moment. We have the smoke plane on the Luftwaffe, so I don't think we've seen him use it at all so far, but this is one of the real benefits of it. Big, wide plume smoke. Pretty good at avoiding taking a lot of bleed from the Pershing on approach. Yeah, like generally I think the artillery officers like more instant smoke drop is better, just yeah, it's faster coming down, and often you don't need a big line of smoke, but a big line of smoke would have come in handy there. Oh, double packs roll up. T-34 dead fast. Pyro's dead back here though. Pershing's getting a roll on. And there's just been no response from Killer. You know, he lost his AT gun quite a while ago now.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
Why is he still trying to build this cache? He's got his tech up. He's got enough to build a Panther. He's had it for 15 fuel now. Oh, there's the ISU. Okay, P4 goes down. EJ tried to come in with a bit of a flank maybe. Pershing's still like 2-shot, so didn't even get that close. It's just such a bad matchup, P4s against the Pershing, especially if they don't have the heat shells to boost up their pin and damage a bit. Okay, there we go. Finally, the Panther started up now, but this is a good minute or so overdue. Could have built this earlier. Target weak point activated. Oh, lost vision on it though, the ISU. Doesn't get to shoot. Good idea. ISU backs away after the vision. Activates target weak point on this one. Stuns him. Kind of needs to heal that now. classic. Keep it in mind. You've got to queue up a move command away from it afterwards. Part of good micro. So that kind of stuff doesn't happen. Oh, big hit from the ISU. Guards are loaded up with PTRSs though. Pretty low chance of them getting the kill shot. Here comes the Panther. What does it get a bit to turret rotation? So Spit 3 is where the Pershing really comes alive with the big reload bonus. I think this got some time to work before that happens. P4's having trouble finding an angle to approach where they're not just getting absolutely blasted. Pushes back the AT gun. Okay, the heavy bombing run coming in here. That's pretty slow coming in, and it doesn't really hit too much there. Relieve some pressure. Ooh, Panther takes the snare. Is there another PTRS up there? Okay. Softening up the building. Here comes the Katyusha. Going after the pack. So far the dodging of the rocket artillery seems like it's been pretty decent on the Axis side. That's one area where they're performing well. Allies have been fighting back on the VPs. This is pretty open, but Vladan doesn't really have a mobile tank that can just come up here, run off any defenders and open up the capture. Maybe like a Scot could go up there and do something, but it's a random team on the Allied side, so that kind of coordination might not be there. Strafe. Doesn't do anything. Oh, pack target weak point. Loses vision on the SU-85. Okay, he's got combined arms active. Crawling on through. Grenadier is dead over here. He's thinking about doing something. Good hit from the Brumbier. One's dancing around out the back, doesn't know what to do with it. Decent poke from the Panther. Oh, and there's an ace on the field now for EJ. Okay, looks like maybe the Axis are going to gear up, go for a bit of a 2-on-1 against Arslan. There is the SU-85 in a relevant position to shut this down, though. Oh, that's a lot of bleed. Oh, and that's a wipe even. Big hit from the ace. It's off to a great start there. SU-85's inching up, though, getting some hits from the side. There's a strong bunker buster. It's that M1 really low. pressure on the machine gun. Oh, the sniper just got blasted on the negative cover. Wow. One burst and it's dead. Hit 3 grenadiers on negative cover, huh? Ouch. Okay, Tiger's rolling through the middle now. This Su-85 could be in a bit of trouble. The double packs. Oh, they tear down at just the wrong timing. Maybe they could still line up here. Oh, a little bit clumsy. You saw him activate hold fire for a little bit there. It's just about a great move from EJ. The packet, the M1 rather, is off the field right now. This is the green light for Killer to get something going. There he goes. Brings in the heavy bombing strike, but instant retreat. Snare off on the Panther, slowing it down too. A lot of fireworks, but that ability is just too slow to really do anything, right? He's us up against like a stationary target. Okay, is this decrewed? Stormtroopers out there getting some work done. Could have been an okay time for him to like maybe drop smoke from the Stormtroopers over here, and then maybe the Tiger Ace would have had enough time to kill off the Zis. Under the cover of smoke. But looks like he not going to rebuild the sniper, replaces it with a T-34 instead, and just going to look for an angle maybe to take the other VP. Which is a fair idea. With Jackson now backing things up for Kelly. Needed to make the most of this time where the M1 was off the field and before the Jackson arrived. Didn't really do that. Seems to have trouble coordinating pushes with multiple units at once. That's where your control group usage really got to come in. A bunker buster there. This 35's up to Vet 2 now though. Okay, he's rolling through. It's one P4 kill. Keeps like stopping with these P4s. And the Panther should be at the front, blasting away. Instead it's over here trying to like chip away at the rifleman with this machine gun. Replace that with another Panther now though. I think that's a fine choice. So, Arslan still does have quite a few snaring squads. Don't even know how that Stormtrooper came out of camouflage there, but it did, and it got blasted. Munitions cache back here as well. Okay, Tiger's coming around the corner. Still only 4 kills on it. Which was just 4 kills that it got like right at the start of the game, right? As soon as it arrived. Someone wiped an engineer or something. So it's maybe been struggling since then. So again, a P4 rolling forwards, zero support. Panthers all the way down here. Your support doesn't have to be like right next to the P4, but you know, maybe like 20 range back in case the enemy chases you. The flank here from EJ with these Grenadiers. He's got, you know, a lot of resources in reserve, so even if he does lose something, it doesn't matter too much. Rebuild easily. Similar story for both the allies though. Arslan even up to 106 population now. Huge army. Okay, there it is. 35 force back. This is the green light now for the Axis to get something going. The Panthers briefly rushing forwards, but stuck getting blasted. So I have to back away. Oh, Scott and dead. The double packs doing work here for EJ. Nicely done, nicely done. Panthers coming through again. This is a good time to attack. The riflemen forced away. No worry of the snares. Going with the AP rounds though. Oh, and he's getting blasted. The marked vehicle boosting up the damage on the Panther. Goes down fast, and the P4 overstaying its welcome thereafter. Drops the incendiary bombing run. That one does come through quite a lot faster. But just clumsy tank control there for Killer. Luckily though, gets an abandon, so we're gonna repair that back up, recover it. Panzerwerfer on this M1 could go down a treat right about now. Okay, Tiger's all the way up here, but the packs are right the way back. Big hits there, the Tiger, but T-34 overextending, gets Fausted. Here's some lucky pins with the T-34 though. And there's the ISU, gives a main gun crit to the Tiger Ace. Where's the smoke on it? There it is. Faust's finishing the job. He left the Tiger up there. I thought the ISU was going to blast it through the middle. Shot it could have, but nice you backed away. Overextension with that T-34 there. You know, it got lucky pinning as many shots as it did against the Tiger. Oh boy, the P4 is dead again straight away. Do kind of need an AT gun if you're killerx. Panthers are pretty good, but when there's snares running around, you don't really have the firepower to force them away. It's hard to use the Panther to dive in, and then Jackson's got the range advantage. Need the packs to kind of be able to fire back from 60 range as well. EJ coming across, giving some assistance going. Real tug of war over this mid VP. Still would like to see the allies, you know, come up here, do something. Obviously, Killer can't really get down onto this one. Rebuild on the lost Scott. Oh, late getting out of there. Killer taking loss after loss right now. Another MG42 on the ground there. like the ISU's on armor piercing. Do have a Maxim back there as well. Could smoke it up. Yeah, there he goes. I think in those situations where you're on armor piercing and maybe you want to stay on armor piercing, you can use like a concrete piercing shot to blast away infantry. If they're like, you know where they are, you can just like hidden behind smoke. Can be a good option.
Conscripts can now attack tanks with AT grenades. Conscripts, now you can use Molotovs to burn those bastards.
Okay, this is a good strafe. Forces a full retreat from the Grenadiers. Okay, Double Panther's getting a roll on. They're looking for the Scots. And this Katyusha's way out of position. Somehow not spotted. Oh, it does get spotted and it's dead. Ouch. Trying to go for a base barrage with it maybe. I'm not sure. It is... Okay, they're going to get the Faust on. The Pershing's in some trouble here. But he's backed fully away with these Panthers. He could have come up here and blasted all of this. Instead, he's just back here repairing up. Do remember, like, you got to keep track of what's happened, right? You know that all of the snaring squads of the US player had retreated. Now it's time to attack. Maybe if you're up against some other faction, you might be worried about mines back here, but this is US forces, you know? Their mines suck. EG up here, getting some big damage on these Soviet vehicles, but not killing any of them. Got the spearhead mode now as well, though, so he's got this good vision. Yeah, it's going to help out a lot. But yeah, that was a massive missed opportunity for Killer to kill the Pershing. Jackson was like one-shottable, so he probably wouldn't have wanted to bring that back in. And with the US Forces vehicle crews, he gets his tanks repaired up before Killer can. Oh, he lost his Grenadier recrewing this pack. Yowza. The Jackson Pershing combo going after the Panther. Where's the other one? Nearby. Here it comes now. He's going to send them in one at a time again. The other one's too far back. Here it comes. Jackson with the high velocity armor piercing running. And could you imagine if that second Panther came through like 10 seconds earlier, got 2 shots on? Would have been a completely different story, that fight. Okay, Zisco's down out the back. Tiger now needs to creep in here, knock this out for good. Got that spearhead mode, with that extra vision from spearhead can give you a bit more confidence. 25 though, good reaction from Vladanmit. Expects it, gets it pointing in the right direction. Tiger doesn't want to go for the kill on that. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much because so many resources to rebuild with. Okay, so he manages to squeeze in a Panther at 100 population now. Could be a decent spot for EJ to go for like a reinforcement bunker as well to try to keep his packs healthy through the middle of the map. Something to think about. Especially when the front lines of the battle are rather static like this. You might get blasted down by a Katyusha or the ISU at some stage, but worth considering. Tiger Panther combo creeping around the corner here. Oh boy. Rifle blob coming across. Maybe with mass snares. Marked vehicle on the Panther. That's in a bit of trouble. Tiger, what's it doing? Rear armor showing. Here though, forcing back the rifleman.
Securing our territory.
Seems like it hasn't been too bad overall for the Axis. Okay, maybe looking to come back in. Here come the Panthers too. On one of the packs. Oh, this Panther, where's it going? Oh my goodness. Oh, he's blitzing away with it now. Okay, T-34 looks to go for a ram. Oh, friendly fire from his own Talamine, I think, costing him his Panther there. That's a sad one.
Send your orders.
Tiger's somewhat low.
Crew ready.
Rebuild on the T-34 instantly. He's just got so many resources in reserve. Similar story for the Panther though for EJ. Even killer now, close to the population limit. Chipping away. Wolf is trying to target the rifleman, but they just run right past it. It is dead to the rifle blob. Oh, mass AT grenades. The Panthers. Looks like they're going to be okay though. Not chasing him for the wipe. Wipes the bios. A lot of light cover. Looks like it saved them. Oh, no. No, they do survive.
Target eliminated.
Oh, did.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
He's 35, maybe prying some vision. Comes in with a Scott barrage to kill. Nasty combo. Rolling up, exploiting its 10 range lead over the Panther.
Losing a sector. The territory is
Oh, Panther needs to keep going here. Back under a lot of pressure as well. It's going to be a dead Panther. The other Panther not coming in to assist. Still repairing. Pack decrewed. Tiger Ace not coming in either. Okay, here comes the Panther now. This could be the end of the Jackson. Needs 2 shots. Too many bazookas. There goes the Brumbier. Okay, here comes the Tiger. But he's getting close to a PTRS penal. He's going to take the risk. He's charging around. Oh, but he's missing shot after shot right now. ICU switching over to armor piercing. Tiger desperate for this kill. The Jackson coming around the corner. Oh, he just missed so many shots there. It's crazy. Firing on the move, but still, it's a sad situation for the Tiger to be in. It's going to go down. Yeah, I pretty much agree with that assessment. I mean, EJ can rebuild, but those are some big, big losses. And the Allies, I don't think they lost like anything really, right? Maybe a T-34. Start things up over here, but That was it. Very expendable when you got 1,200 manpower in reserve.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Double Faust. Double Faust. There it is. No, it doesn't have munitions for a second Faust. Oh no. Ranging damage on the T-34. It goes in for the ram. And it penetrates. That is in a bit of trouble here. Looking behind the buildings though.
Ready for orders.
Shoot out the back. Oh, it gets a satchel on the Panther though. Still needs one more shot to kill it. Actually, the Su-85 is extremely low there. Panther does go down to the PTRS fire, however.
Redouble your efforts.
Okay, Faust's going to come through on the Pershing. It's targeting the AT gun, but that's already moved out of the area. Oh, it gets caught by one fast scatter rocket.
Anti-tank gun has arrived.
So it does have recon passes as well. I've seen any of those. But yeah, quite often when I was playing this, you know, through a spell, I would generally use the incendiary bombing more than the heavy bombing, just because it comes through so much faster you can actually land on something. Just chasing all the way back here. She's rolling up now. 55 kills on that. Rifleman leading the charge as well. The pack. Maybe the smoke can save it. No, I don't think so. Oh, double Panthers charging in here. They knock out a Scot. Okay, daring stuff for killer, but it works. Panthers, oh. Attack ground there from Su-85.
They got wiped out.
When they're not getting hit by snares, they can do some major damage. It does relieve a bit of pressure, but not the VP pressure. Triple cap running against the Axis. It was on where the machine guns were, but the scout is no good. Oh, Grandy's wiped as well. Get this healthy. He's gonna go for another Brombeer. EJ has now burned through all of his reserve resources. For a crush. You get a model or two there. Smoke out for Arslan. Cap on this VP does manage to get around the corner, force away those machine guns. That's well done by the Axis. Nice, you just sitting behind this building going for cheeky attack rounds though. There's the Pershing. Oh, the Katyusha. Oh, tragedy for killer. Oh no. The Katyusha got him real good there. I definitely should have been retreating with that Grenadier a lot earlier, but losing the officer like that, that's a real kick in the teeth. She's going for the cheeky attack rounds again through the building.
Stiffen our resolve. We are down to 75 points.
Whiff is ready, so are both the Panthers. Something could happen on Killer's side of the map. Some ingredients there. There's no snares nearby, but there is the extra SU-85, which means actually there's not as much protection up here for Vladanmit's troops. In fact, he's sending his SU-85 up top now. Oh, Panther's missing and bouncing. Not what he wants to see. That vehicle on the healthy of the two Panthers. Jackson comes in on the flank. Ooh, what happened with that shot? He vanished. Certainly high velocity. Oh, Rangers? Where do you get Rangers?
The situation is becoming critical.
Oh, they're
We
dead
have
now.
only 50 points remaining.
Okay. EJ trying to return fire with the attack rounds, but gets spotted. Rifleman rolling in here. Katyusha as well. This could be trouble for EJ. Wombi gets a good shot though. Decrews the AT gun.
Forces are securing our
Double pack
territory.
spinning around. Jackson's rolling up here as well.
The enemy has destroyed
Jackson getting blasted, however. Good rotation from Killer. Double packs now decrewed, however. Wombi are dead. Bazooka's taking care of that. And there goes the other Panther. This one does survive.
The enemy has destroyed a Panzer.
Anyway, EJ absolutely devastated, down to 25 population after all of that. Two Panthers coming in.
We are down to 25 points. Do not let them defeat us.
Looks like the Allies are going to win. Going to triple speakers. Looks like the Axis just lighting up the command point clock.
With 10 points remain.
Here it is. Alright, so yeah, a little bit too much camping in the early game for my taste. Not enough action, unfortunately. But I think it's to heat up here in the later stages. I think yeah, killerx just needs a bit more focus on coordinating attacks with all his units at once. We saw it a couple times from Arslan as well, right? Send his infantry in, they'll get suppressed, forced away fast, and then he'd send his tanks in. You know, you don't have to send them all in like exactly right next to each other, but you want them to be, like, you know, maybe within 30 range of each other so they can help each other out as enemies come into vision and start returning fire. But killerx needs maybe a little bit better control. So many of these fights, you know, he had a Panther sitting somewhat nearby. If it just got brought in, he could have smashed Arslan's tanks. But didn't quite happen. Eventually, you know, Arslan coming across with his infantry, hitting a couple 2-on-1s on EJ, and EJ just getting overwhelmed by that. But yeah, just, you know, ISU camping out in the middle of the VP, smashing whatever came into sight. Would like to see maybe a few more mines going down, just protecting flanks and stuff like that from Vladanmit. It didn't end up mattering too much. I mean, the Tiger did come through here a couple times, and maybe with that ace escape, if he took like a wider path, he might have actually been able to get away on a mine. Could have saved the day there, but yeah, a few more mines because, you know, the strafe is just, it's nothing special. Not really worth spending you trying to focus your munitions on using that. I think mines and the marked vehicles were pretty good as well. A couple of times using marked vehicle on the other side, on the Panthers on the other side, did result in them going down for Killer. Yeah, also Killer, it would have been nice to see a bit more from the officer. He went for the officer, but I don't know if we saw like anything from it used the entire game. So I think if you're starting out with a new commander or something, just go on a cheap mod and try stuff out. Get familiar with it. Because jumping into a game and expecting to remember to use it is perhaps unrealistic, especially if you don't understand what it's doing. But yeah, some more smokes from the officer, some inspiring auras, some recon sweeps. Could have gone a long way in this game. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like what can be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.